Hi, hello, Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Haza Farhana binti Zulkifli, class IF10, and from 7th semester, University of Kuala Lumpur. Here, I want to explain Zakat and Tax Advisory. At the same time, I want to present to my beloved lecturer, that Dr. Saiful Azhar, for my individual assignment project for this time. Without wasting time, we proceed to the definition. Definition of Zakat. Zakat is a form of almsgiving often collected by the Muslim Ummah. It is considered in Islam as a religious obligation, and by Quranic ranking is next after prayer in importance. 8 heads of Zakat are mentioned in the Quran. But the meaning of the tax advisory is advisory is a financial expert with advanced training and acknowledgement of tax, accounting, and tax law. The service of a tax advisory are usually retained in ordering to minimize tax payable while remaining compliant with the law in complicated financial situations. Type of Zakat. Zakat have two types, which is the first one is wealth, and the second one is fitrah, as known as al-fitr. Zakat from wealth. Traditional type of wealth: agriculture, animal, business, gold and silver. But in modern type of wealth, sukuk, saving, government bond, unit trust, EPF, financial instrument. In fitrah, a flat fee imposed of each Muslim, at least a 2 kg of weight, barley, seed or rice or monetary equivalent, due from the starting of Ramadan and end before the Eid Fitr period. Next, type of tax. Tax also have two types, which is the first one is direct tax and the second one is indirect tax. Direct tax have a 4 components: income tax, wealth tax, gift tax, capital gain tax. But in indirect tax have a 4 components also: value added tax, octroi tax, service tax, and custom duty. In terms of the Zakat recipient, Zakat have 8 recipients that obligation to receive Zakat. The first one is Fakir. Fakir is a person who does not have any property or job or receive income from other source that does not reach 50% of his daily needs and needs of his dependent and does not reach 50% of the living expenses of a person who lives modestly and his dependently. The second one is miskin. Miskin are a person who has a job or effort that only partly and only partly meets his basic need but is not enough to cover his daily needs and also cover his dependent. And the third one, Amil. Amil is those who are directly involved with Zakat institution, whether individual or organization, to manage, administer Zakat affairs, including collection, distribution, financial affairs, and so on. The next one is Mu'allaf. Mu'allaf is those who heard and tempt or those whose heart are expected to be inclined to accept Islam or whose embrace Islam. Next is Al-Riqab. Al-Riqab is freeing Muslims from the grip of slavery and consequence, whether in terms of physical or mental grip, such as the grip of ignorance and shackled under the control of certain people. The next one is Al-Gharimin. Al-Gharimin is people who are in debt to meet the basic need for their own welfare, their dependent families, or the community who need immediately settlement and are allowed by Sharia law. The next one is fi sabilillah. Fi sabilillah is any person or party who engage in an activity or vertical activity, defends and propagates the religion of Islam and its welfare. The last one is Ibnu Sabil. Ibnu Sabil is any person traveling for purpose approved by Sharia from any state or country in need of assistance. Next, we proceed to the tax recipient. Tax recipient, individual who earn minimum of 34,000, approximately 2,883 per month or 3,000 net income after EPF deduction from all sources of income including but not limited to the salary, must register for a tax file. Next, we proceed to the calculation. In calculation, we must follow the nisab. Nisab, the minimum amount of wealth that must be owned by a Muslim before he or she is obligated for zakat. For example, the nisab in Selangor is 40,065 ringgit according to Lembaga Zakat Selangor. So, if you are living in Selangor, your zakatable income is more than 40,865 ringgit, then you have to pay your zakat. Your total zakat is due is 2.5% of your net asset. In calculation, net asset must multiply by 0.025. Next, we proceed to tax calculation. Here are the examples how to calculate the sales tax on an item or service. Know the retail price and the sales tax percentage. Divide the salary tax percentage by 100 to get a decim and multiply the retail price by the decimal to calculate the sales tax amount. The differentiation between these two is income tax, mass responsibility toward country and rule of state, but zakat, religious obligation in monetary term and third pillar of Rukun Islam. Income tax, Muslim and non-Muslim, but in zakat, level of submission of Muslim. In the income tax, zakat is deductible, but in zakat, it is fardu. In tax, rate based on income, but in zakat, fixed rate is 2.5% after nisab. Then, in terms of income tax, refer to the Income Tax Act, but in zakat refer to Al-Quran. Income tax have penalty for defaulter. In zakat is no penalty at all. Income tax have refundable for overpayment. In zakat, non-refundable. It is referred as a sadaqah. Income tax must pay each calendar year, but in zakat, pay during whole 1 Hijri calendar year. Next, we proceed to the benefit of zakat. In conclusion, we are Muslim that is obligation to pay zakat because we can get more benefit when we pay zakat, such as it is gain the pleasure of Allah, and then it is increase in wealth, then protect from loss, obtain Allah forgiveness and blessing, protects from the wrath of Allah and from bad death. Zakat also would provide shelter at the day of judgment. And lastly, it will serve as a shield from the fire of Jahannam. This is all it is stated in Hadith by giving zakat the following benefit are derived. So, this is all from me. I hope you all understand about the Zakat and Tax Advisory. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.